Number 23, Jaden Zarita, back to kick it off for West Burlington.
And the wind is going to play a factor, Gracie.
They are kicking into that wind. Zarita, low short kick that will bounce around, finally fielded at the 20-yard line, and Wargo gets out across the 25-27, where West Branch leaves with the red numbers outlined in white, and of course the black pants with the red and white stripe down the side. Barnes, Shaver, Kindon split out wide left. Up under center is Koenig. Lennox dots that single back set. So Bears start from their own 27. Handoff to Lennox, and he is hit by Williams right away. Lennox trying to keep those legs churning, but Williams able to stay with them. Lennox fights ahead
to make the Bears throw.
So second down. Let's say at the 25, just a loss of 2. So second and 12. Out of the pistol formation now. Kindon to Koenig's right. Falcons showing blitz. There's handoff. Lennox bounces it to the outside. Gets almost away from the first man. Able to squirt his way ahead out to the 29. Give him 4 on the play.
Tough to win here.
So third down and 9 for the Bears at their own 28-yard line. Out of the gun. Trips right for Koenig. Kabla split all alone to the left. Again, pressure coming, and there is the pass to a wide open Kabla across the 42-yard line. Needed 9. They give him 14 on the completion. Just a nice little post pattern.
It was a nice little post move, and he's great height and great hands.
Back to that pistol formation. Kindon this time on Koenig's left. Kabla lines up at a tight end on the right side. Pressure again, right up the middle of the field. There's Lennox, scores through one hole, scores through another arm tackle across midfield, looks to bounce it outside 45, down to the 42-yard line. Give him 17 on the play, just straight ahead running, and Quinny.
Linebacker, we picked it up really well. Kindon blocked well at the point of attack, and Luke Lennox made him pay.
Bears come up with a straight eye. 2 minutes gone by, opening quarter, first possession of the ball game. Again, blitz coming. There is the handoff right up the middle for Kindon, and he's able to bowl his way across the 40, give him progress down to the 37.
Open it up for Luke on the outside.
Second down and 5 at the West Burlington 37. As that wind starts to pick up, you can hear it over our microphones. And there is the option, keep this time by Koenig. 30, 25, there he goes down the sideline, 15, cuts it back, 10, 5, touchdown Bears, 37 yards out. Did a great job holding that fake with Kindon, sucked everybody in.
Tried to reach him with the arms, were unable to, and he just has sprinter speed himself.
Devin Kindon out to attempt the extra point. Snap on the money for Rummelhart. This one is drilled right through the uprights. So with 9:17 to go here in the opening quarter, the Bears take a little over 2.5 minutes.
Great start for the Bears.
Kindon gets it teed up just inside the near hash mark. Xavier Williams back deep to receive, along with 11, Jacob Smith.
All right, Bears need to have good containment on this kickoff, Gracie.
Kindon with the yellow shoes, foot into it. This one over Williams' head, hits at the 5, almost rolls to a stop, but it squirts into the end zone. So the Falcons will take over at their West Burlington already. So Williams will go wide to the left. 24, Dayton Johnson in the slot near side with Snodgrass. Ferguson in the gun, Trousel next to him on his right. And there's play action, straight drop back to pass. Looks down the far side, this one chucked up there. Tucker tries to come back, and Williams makes a great adjustment across midfield.
Williams made a nice adjustment coming back to it, but yeah, that was a good completion on their part.
Motion from Smith as they go right to the line of scrimmage. Now we've got a penalty.
Well, that was strange. That was before the play, and
somebody on the sideline must have said something. So again, out of the gun is Ferguson. Motion from Smith to the near side. They will hand it off to Trousel. Hitting the backfield, sidesteps the first man. Evans right there, though, comes back up and brings him down. That'll be a loss.
That should have been about a 3-yard loss instead of back to the line of scrimmage.
This time Williams will come to the near side. Ferguson stays in the gun, rolls out this direction, looks underneath, penalty flag down, throws behind the intended target. Smith able to bring that in, it looked like. Down yards from the spot of the foul, which was about 2.5 yards deep, so that's back to the 46-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 22. There's handoff for Trousel, takes the step, goes to the outside, and is brought down as he gets close to the 40.
And it's a big play for the Bears. Make sure that they could stop them, force them into a 4th down situation.
Empty set, 4 wide to the right. 1 comes out to the near side. They're going to go double coverage on Williams over here. Straight drop back to pass. Ferguson under pressure, throws this one across the middle. Trousel with the catch, gets drilled as he gets it. Right there was Wargo down to the 26-yard line.
From the far side, came across. Quarterback led him perfectly, and he got drilled by Wargo, but that was a big gain.
4th and 2, West Burlington going for it. Motion, Smith, handoff to the fullback, and I'm not sure if he got it. Big number 9 Shipley got to the 25. He had to get to the 24, and that is huge for this one.
See what the Bears can do. They still got the wind at their back. They need to take advantage of that.
7.5 to go, first quarter. West Branch up 7-0. Twins right. Offset I behind Koenig. Up under center. John Crawl in this time. Handoff goes to Lennox right up the middle. Not a lot of running room. He's across the 25, 26-yard.
Positive yards.
Well, we heard from Coach Peterson, we saw on tape, they like to stunt and blitz and do all kinds of stuff. So that line's really going to have to communicate and keep things in check here. Twins left out of the pistol formation. Blitz coming. There's the quick option to Lennox to the left side at the 25. Carries the defender to the 30, but then is slowed up and is brought down right there for a gain of 3. At the 30-yard line, ball on the far hash. Trips coming to the right, wide side of the formation. Twins left, empty backfield for Koenig. A lot of shifting, and there is pressure, and the ball is tipped and incomplete. And that right there, Mike, was just Xavier Williams. Extreme speed. So Kendon will punt. Smith and Williams back at their own 40-yard line to receive this kick.
This is going to be a telling point of the game, Gracie. How we do on special teams. How they get in the open field.
High spiral. Smith is going to let it hit at the 32, and it takes a West Branch bounce across the, right at the 25-yard line. Spencer Ferguson out of the gun. Shipley lines up left of him, up just behind the line of scrimmage. Handoff Trousel, looking for that lead block, and he is grabbed in the backfield and thrown back. Gang tackling, 3 white jerseys on top of him. Give him no gain on the play.
No penalty on the play. 2nd down 10, West Burlington, Notre Dame.
So 2nd and 10 for the Falcons. Up under center is Ferguson this time. Straight drop back to pass. Good protection. Now he steps up, throws. This one is underthrown. Wargo tips it away, falls incomplete. Tucker had coverage on Smith down the field.
They're looking to the sideline for anybody to do anything. And
they need to keep their eyes on the field, though, and just pay attention to the game out there. 3rd down and 10. Back to that 4-wide set. Ferguson. Quick out here over to Williams. Makes the first guy miss. Down the sideline he goes, 35-40, and Wargo able to pull him out as he gets to the 47-yard line. That'll be a game. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Out to the 47-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Trousel slips as he tries to make a cut, and that'll be a loss. So 2nd and 11 from the 46. Trips bunched tight to the right. They're going to toss it out to Trousel that way, and he gets to the outside. Down the sideline he goes, midfield 40. Down he goes, 30, 25, out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
That speed got to the outside, and they were able to get a huge chunk of yards once they got outside.
32 on the play, down to the 21-yard line. 4-wide set. There's the quarterback keeper by Ferguson. Bounces one way, can't get anywhere. Evans tries to draw him out. He's dancing back the other way, turns it back up. Penalty flag down. He's going to get dropped for a loss of about 2 or 3 here, but as much as 1-yard line. And then after that penalty, pushes him back.
We had them 3rd and 10 right where we wanted to, and they got a 1st down.
Trips bunched to the left. Williams all alone to the right. They're going to toss it outside this time. Cobbler trying to string this one out. And Tucker comes up. Right there to greet is Kendon to make the stop as he gets across the 35 down to the 30.
And make it a solid tackle.
2nd down. 20-21 to go here for the Falcons. They go empty set. Trips right. Twins left. Ferguson, straight drop back to pass, good protection. Now he's hit by Cobbler, spins away from him, rolls outside, Evans on his back, throws it to Trousel. Trousel turns up the field inside the 25, down to about the 23.
Let him get away, and if we make those tackles, we're getting nothing.
Yeah. Empty back again, 3rd and 12 at the 24, trips right, twins left, fumble on the snap by Ferguson. He's going to pick it up, rolls out, throws on the run. He's got a man down in the end zone, caught by Smith for a 24-yard touchdown. Just got in front of the defender.
He picked it up, he scrambled to the right and found a receiver off in the far corner.
Zarita to attempt the extra point, pressure up the middle, but he's able to drill it through. Jaden Zarita, ball teed up right in the middle of the field. And Zarita kicking into that about 10 or 15 mile an hour wind out of the northwest. This one, another high short kick. Wargo runs up under it at the 18. Up the middle of the field he comes and carries a man with him across the 30 out to the 33-yard line. West Branch takes her
on the edge.
Barnes and Shaver will split out to the left. Kendon and Lennox dot the I behind Koenig, who's up under center. 8 guys in the box for West Burlington. Off tackle left side is Lennox. Gets through that first level, but then is grabbed there as he gets out close to the 31.
We got a good chance of getting a big gain out of it.
Second down, long 4. Straight eye this time for Koenig. Wargo comes out all the way to the near sideline. Blitz coming right up the middle, and they're going to stuff Kendon right there. Koenig tried to pull it out, but nothing. In that case, the linebacker was right there to meet the handoff when it happened.
Yeah, Devin didn't have a chance on that play. He was lucky that he got the ball before the tackle happened.
Empty set here for Koenig. Looking to the near side, nothing doing. Now he steps up, looks to the far side, 40. He's at the first down marker, 35, scoots out of bounds as he's at the 47. Great job by Ian Andrews. I was watching him because Xavier Williams from that defensive end spot faked outside, came back in, and Andrews did a good job to pick him up, gave Cooper just enough time to look out, didn't see anything, and then he pulled it down for that first down. There's the handoff up the middle. Lennox bounces it to the outside, gets a block at midfield, dives forward to the West Burlington 47. First quarter, West Branch and West Burlington tied at 7. Trips right this time, bunch package for the Bears. Lennox lines up to Koenig's right. Blitz again up the middle. Bears pick it up momentarily. Now Koenig rolls to the right, throws on the run. He's got Barnes through it behind him. Barnes was sliding to the ground, trying to cut back.
Down in 4.
Ball sitting halfway between the 48 and 47-yard line. Bears going from left to right here with the wind at their back here for the next 55 seconds. Pistol formation. Blitz from everywhere, and Koenig has to just hang on to it as the snap was a little low.
Team, especially at their place, now they get the ball at midfield, and they're going to have the wind in the second quarter.
Yep. Out of the gun is Ferguson. Sends Smith in motion behind him. Offsides there on the Bears. Jumped.
And that's just being disciplined. You watch the ball. You don't listen to the count. You don't watch the players. You watch the ball.
Same formation, same play. They're going to hand it off to Trousel up the middle, and he is drilled as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Lennox and Tucker, among others, right there to bring him down. Yeah. This time up under center. Trousel, 7 yards deep. They're going to run motion back. They're going to go the quick hitter with the fullback. Shipley bounces his way inside the 45. 44-4 for West Burlington Notre Dame. Stephen Grace, Mike Quinlan, Matt Shenander joining us up here in the Crow's Nest as well. West Burlington comes out shotgun, trips right. Ferguson, play action, rolls out to the right, throws underneath. He's got his man Smith, turns it up at the 35, pushed out of bounds at the 32.
And they're converting them into first downs.
Again, this drive set up after the West Branch fumble at midfield. Tied at 7. Ferguson rolls out to the left, steps up, throws as hit as he's thrown, and the ball tipped away from Snodgrass. Shaver was right there, and it will be 6.
Yep. Well, when some guy's up in the air, it's real easy to hit him.
Yeah. So second down. Williams splits out to the left. Trousel in the backfield. Motion from Smith. They're going to fake it to him. Fumble on the ground, and Smith has to dive back to the 39-yard line. And that'll be a loss of 6 on the play.
Bent a little bit, let him get deep in our territory, but then stopped him on fourth down back at our 25. So hopefully we can do that again here.
Ball at the 39, trips left. Williams all alone near side. Roll out left is Ferguson. Tries to get outside the pocket, does. Squares the shoulders, throws. He's got Smith and bobbles the ball. He had to backpedal a little bit, and Tucker came over late. Just enough time.
Wow, this sideline is pumped up, coaches and players.
So fourth down, Ferguson all alone in the backfield. Trips right, twins left. Straight drop back to pass, under pressure, steps up. Cobble's got him for a second. Now he rolls to his left, tries to square the hips. Now he's going to keep it and meets a swarm of white jerseys, breaks all the tackles. Penalty flag comes in as Ferguson comes back to the near side, and he's got a couple blockers. 25, 20, 15, 10, 9-yard line. It would be enough for the first down, a 30-yard pickup. Half the distance with the penalty. First and goal, West Burlington at the 5-yard line. Trousel behind Ferguson. Ferguson hands on the hips. He did a lot of running right there. Shipley shuffle motion. They're going to hand it off to Trousel right up the middle, and he is dropped by Kindon. Barnes and Dietz were right there to meet him here first half. Tied up at 7. West Burlington knocking on the door, though. Motion by Williams. They're going to toss it to him, looking to sweep to the left side. Not a lot of room there. Waits for a block. Still getting strung out. Now turns it back up to the 5. Spins down to the 4-yard line. Gain of
as well, just in case, example like that, Xavier Williams gets to the outside and we stop him, make him come back inside, and we've got everybody there to stop him.
So third and goal at the 5. Roll out to the right is Ferguson, throws to the end zone, knocked away. Great recovery there by Hunter Wargo as he comes up and knocks the pass to the turf. Brings up left hash mark.
The field goal for West Burlington, Notre.
Number 7, John Greer with the hold. And penalty flag. This would be huge for the Bears to get a stop here. There's the kick. It's got plenty of distance, and he curls it in.
So one punt, one turnover. So let's see if they can turn this fourth one into a touchdown.
Whistle sounds, and Zarita with the approach. This one, a sidewinder, hits at the 15, goes past Wargo, goes into the end zone. So West Branch will start at the 20.
Well, it's just a drive, and now we got to reestablish the offense.
Providing coverage to the Falcons as well. First and 10, Bears in the 20.
One back set, Lennox straight behind Koenig. Twins either direction on a spread formation. And there's the option right at Williams. Koenig's going to keep it himself. Sidesteps the first man, tries to cut it to the outside. Trousel's right there to greet him, though. That'll be a gain up.
And they continue to blitz at another linebacker.
Second down and 6 at the 24. Staying in that spread formation. Quick throw and a screen out there to Kenan. Makes the first guy miss. Gets the first down out to the 32-yard line. Had a blocker and Cobble out there to get this play right. At the 33-yard line. Barnes and Shaver come out to the near side. Koenig up under center. Offset eye behind him. Now he's looking to audible, and there is going to be a delay of game on the Bears. Out of the gun this time. Kendon will line out right, wide to the right. Twins to the left. Motion from Shaver. Pressure coming. They're going to just toss it to him. He breaks one tackle, almost breaks a second, stays on his feet, spins across the 30-yard line. Give him about 3 on the play. Rushing attempt. Got to keep my stats straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Second down. Long 12, short 13 here at the 30. Empty backfield this time. Roll out left by Koenig, running for his life. Now turns, throws down the field, and he was waiting for Barnes to turn and run up the field. Barnes was turning the block. Third down and long. Ball at the 30-yard line. 7:27 to go first half. West Branch trailing 10-7. twins right, twins left. Lennox lines up to Koenig's left. Shaver comes in motion to the near side, sets up a trip set. Koenig rolls out, gets good protection, steps up, throws to the near side. He's got Kabla at the 43, makes the catch, hit right away. He's going to be very set.
Have to assume we'll see the quick sneak here.
Yeah. Clock starts.
Yep.
Koenig just does that and just dives his way out to the 46-yard line.
I think he got it.
Needed half an inch and he got 3.5 yards.
Keeps the drive going, and it eats up clock going into this win.
Ball in the near hash at the 46-yard line. Bears going right to left. Koenig under center, bobbles the snap. It's on the ground. I think Kendon's able to fall on it. Going to be a long.
Have got them nervous. They look like they're shooting every time.
And there, they're just going to run the quarterback sneak again, and Koenig just bowling his way across midfield down to the 48-yard line.
Those linebackers ran right by Cooper, and he was able to pick up almost 7 yards on that play.
3rd down and 3 at the 47. They're going to go right back to it. He backs his way to the 45, fighting his way forward. He's close to the first down, gets thrown back, but
and gave West Burlington the ball.
So West Branch trailing 10-7. Defense comes right back out now. Up under center is Ferguson. Straight drop back to pass. Good protection. Now steps up in the pocket. Chucks it down deep. He's got Williams. Shaver trying to get on the run. Tips it right into his hands. Williams down inside the 5 to the 3-yard.
First down goal, West Burlington, Notre Dame. From the
1st and goal, they're going to go with a jumbo set, extra linemen, almost like a power I formation. They're stacking everybody tight. They're going to hand it to Shipley. The fullback dives forward. It looks like he got in. He did. Though, still 5.5 minutes to go. Time for this West Branch team to drive down.
Oh, absolutely.
Make it back into a single possession game.
Absolutely, yeah. There's plenty of time.
Extra point is good. Yeah. Welcome back here to the Bearcast. 5.5 to go here in the first half. West Branch trailing 17-7 now. Big plays and a couple of turnovers, and West Burlington is leading this one by 10. This one is a sidewinder that will be fielded by Wargo on the hop at the 19. They'll hand it off to Barnes going down the far sideline. 20, cuts it back up the middle, 25, out to the 28-yard line, and that is where the Bears come back out.
5.5 minutes, and we got all 3 timeouts. So we just need to get positive yards on every play, not turn the ball over.
Up under center is Koenig, twins left. Lennox straight behind him in the backfield. They will hand it off to Luke, bobbles it a little bit, cuts it back on the near side across the 30 out to the 32.
Yeah, and it could be just feeling the cold that it is, but yeah, we're definitely letting it slip more than we need to.
2nd down and 6 at the 32. Koenig trying to audible. Straight I formation, long count, hands off right side, it goes for Lennox. This time he's got some running room, 40, spins down at the 46-yard line. 14 on the pickup and a 1st down for the... 1st down at the 46 now, ball on the right hash. And the Bears are going into about a 10 or 12 mile an hour wind here in this 2nd quarter. Koenig long count, they're going to run the option, and Kendon finally just takes it away from him. I think that's something that Cooper needs to work on a little bit, Matt, is...
And was if he attacks Cooper, hands it off to Devin. So it's just because of these strange exchanges, it's hard to tell what they're actually trying to do here.
2nd down and 8 out of the gun this time. Shaver comes in motion to the near side, and we're going to have and about 13, ball at their own 43-yard line. Trips left, twins right. Koenig long count. Motion from Lennox. He's going to run a route out to the flat. They throw it out to him, and Koenig just threw it 3 yards short. Incomplete, 3rd down.
And again, I think you're seeing more rollouts just to keep the pressure from that defensive end.
Yep.
And give Cooper, but yeah, he's having trouble throwing that out route while he's running that way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and the problem, I think he had time that time, Mike. He could have set the feet and thrown it a little bit. And West Branch will have to punt into the wind. And you can tell, Matt, I mean, you're sensing that momentum and that confidence really starting to build for West Burlington.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the quicker we can get into halftime here, the sooner this team is going to be able to settle down, hear from the coaches, and realize that it's a Kendon, and keep it away from Williams, and allow his coverage team to get downfield and get to the ball, and not allow Williams to take that ball and show everybody what he can do.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing you got to expect now is that throw the ball down the field.
Tanner Snodgrass splits out left. Williams all alone here to the right. Lennox and Shaver going double coverage on him. They're going to hand it off to Trousel. Makes the first guy miss. Penalty flag comes in as he stays on his feet out across the 25, 28-yard line.
We just got to get a pass rush.
Basically, you take away the 30-yard run and on fourth down in the 32-yarder, and they've got about 10 yards of rushing offense. And we're going to have first and 16 from the 14. Trips bunched to the right. They're going to toss it out to Trousel coming on the near side. Looks for some running room. Turns the shoulders up out to the 20, 21-yard line. Penalty flag comes in.
It looked like
up front there. Donovan and Barnes and Kendon at the linebackers.
Setting up first and 20.
So first and 20 now. Now with a shotgun here for Ferguson. Shuffle motion from Shipley. They're going to run off tackle that way for Trousel. Trousel to bounce it to the outside. Great stop over there. I believe that was Kendon for a loss of 2 on the plus, but
and we're down to about a minute 15.
Twins right. Now motion from Snodgrass. They're going to go handoff up the middle for Shipley, and he is grabbed in the backfield, thrown down inside the 5-yard line. Again, Cale Donovan right there. West Branch going to take a timeout now. Third down. Might look for a quick kick here because you've got Williams, the punter, right behind Ferguson. They are going to toss it to him. Penalty flag comes down. He rolls out, looks to throw it. Now he steps up the near sideline, makes one guy miss across the 10, brought down at the 15-yard line. We'll see what the flag is. 2 of them, actually.
Whatever can do, they're going to have the wind to their back, so this ball is going to get up in the air.
And West Burlington's going to let this clock tick down because the clock is running with 40 seconds to go. They need to snap it probably about 30 seconds. Now whistles. Crosswind from the near side. Shaver back at midfield. Williams is the punter. And he's shown that he can throw the ball and run with it. And they're not afraid to fake. This one is a high spiraling kick. Shaver will field back at the 42, bobbles it, now brings it back under, tries to get away from one man, does. Touch to the far sideline, gets a great block from Tysinger. They're going to flag him on that. Oh my goodness, he hit the guy right in the chest, and they're going to flag him for it. We'll see how aggressive they get.
I got to assume we just try one play here. If we get good yardage on it, keep it going, but no, don't get good yardage here. I think we just down it and, go into the half.
Roll out left. They're going to run that shuffle pass up to Lennox. Sidesteps one man, cuts it back at the 35. Midfield.
He's got a wall.
40. He goes 35-30. 25-20. 15. One guy to 10. Touchdown Bears! 61 yards on the shuffle pass. No laundry on the field. And that cuts the deficit. Oh, there is.
The flag must have came against the Bears sideline for excessive celebration.
We'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, a great play by Lennox to run that in. Touchdown's good. The referee a signal. And
going to have dead ball, unsportsmanlike. It'll be assessed on the kickoff. So
wow, we will take that to score with 19 seconds.
Get it right before you get the crowd all booing. More hard on the hold. How
huge was that?
Yeah. Snap on the money. Kick is up. Kendon gets it right through the uprights. So with 6.5 seconds to go, West Branch actually out there right now. He's back to receive as well. They're standing. Williams is the deep guy at the 31. Kendon with the run up. This one will bounce around. Rolling at the 50, still free, picked up by Ferguson, and he cuts to the near side. Sidesteps another man across midfield. He's brought down at the 46-yard line, 1.3 seconds to go. And I don't know if you chuck this up or if you just start running zigzags and try to make the gears wrap you up.
Either.
Yeah. They're just going to go up under center. Ferguson, straight drop back to pass. Good protection. And there is a penalty flag comes down. Kabla right there, drills him as he throws it. Chucks this one up in the air. Williams pushes off.
Yeah.
And no call. I think it would have been all for naught as there was, I think, holding in the...
Smith and Xavier Williams deep to receive the kick to start the second half.
In the right positions, to make that tackle.
So the whistle sounds. Devin Kendon with the ball teed up at the 40. Going right to left into the wind. This one, a low end over and kick. Jacob Smith fields back at the 13. Heads up the middle of the field, tries to cut it to the outside, gets strung out, turns it back in, trying to find some running room, breaks a couple more tackles. Sparks is there to bring him down as he gets out to the 31-yard line.
Half, so we'll get him in here.
No sideline opportunity tonight, but he'll be up here with us in the crow's nest. So. Say that again, Flugie.
I think the sideline might be preferable otherwise tonight.
Play action for Ferguson, rolls out to the left, and he's getting away from Cobbler now. He throws on the run well over the intended target, Snodgrass, and it falls incomplete. All the receivers and backs wearing the armbands with the plays. Going from a no huddle, getting things lined up here. Long time to get set up. Now they go shotgun. Williams will line up in the slot on the right side, goes in motion. Now we're going to have delay a game.
Quite a switch from last week. At the start of the second half was, I think, 90.
Yeah. What's the wind chill up here, too?
No wind chill yet.
Oh, yeah, right.
10 mile an hour wind, though.
Motion from Williams. They're going to fake the handoff. Ferguson bounces it to the outside, looks for a block, and hits Tucker in the backfield, but he just bounced right off. Ferguson stays on his feet, across the 25, 27-yard line. There was a situation that Tucker came up. He just basically dove into his legs. He's got to learn to wrap. Be like a wrestler with a double leg takedown right there. 4 left, 1 right. Ferguson straight drop back to pass, throws across the middle of the field, and almost a great one-handed catch by Williams. Barnes was right there, put a helmet into his gut. Ball falls incomplete. So Ferguson will stand back at his own 15. Shaver back to the 40. Low snap, bobbled, and pressured. Oh, yeah! And the ball recovered by the Bears. Either way, West Branch with the ball at the West Burlington 20-yard line.
They're in the end zone.
1st and 10 at the West Burlington 19-yard line. You start the drive inside the red zone. That's a great way to start the second half. Straight I formation for Koenig. There's the handoff off tackle right side, and Lennox is just dwarfed under. The ball comes loose, and Koenig able to fall on it back at the 30-yard line.
Angle or something at him on first down just to get away from that inside pressure.
2nd down and 21 back at the 30-yard line now. West Burlington late to get over on the coverage. Bears didn't see it, though. Now Koenig with the speed option. He's going to keep it himself. He gets hit as he turns up the field inside the 30 to the 29. Seeing a 3 and out, and then a fumbled snap on the punt gives the Bears the ball at the 19. But then the Bears fumbled. Cooper Koenig had to fall on it 11 yards back. Now we're at 3rd down. There's the handoff. Lennox bounces it back to the near side. Turns it back up the field, 25, 21-yard line. That'll be 8. Making to 14, 9:25 to go. 3rd quarter. Twins right. Cobbler the tight end that way. Lennox in the backfield. Koenig sprint out to the right.
Oh, there he is.
Down to the first down marker.
Yeah.
Caught inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Matt Shaver. Give him a gain of 13 and move the... He is back in there.
Oh, he is back in?
He's back in. So first and goal at the 8. Straight eye, double tight formation here for the Bears. Koenig up under center. Blitz coming up the middle, handoff Lennox. He just runs straight up the field inside the 5. They'll stop him for a gain of 4. Second down and goal just inside the 5. Barnes splits out wide left, staying in that double tight. I formation for Koenig. A lot of moving around over there for West Burlington. Handoff off tackle right side. Lennox turns it back up into the end zone. Penalty flag comes down.
Oh, my goodness.
They're going to get Kendon
up in the defensive lineman's face.
And it was isolated away from the ball. I mean, it really didn't have any determination on Luke's run into the end zone, but another tough break for us.
So instead of a touchdown, it's second and goal from the 11. Penalty from the 6. Empty backfield, trips left, twins right. Koenig barking out the signals from the gun. Williams looking hard from that left tackle spot to come knifing in there. Koenig, quarterback draw, and he runs into his offensive lineman and gets dropped for a loss of 4. Pressure off the ends, and they just, like you said, it was a great call. He just ran into his lineman, and it gave that defender just enough time to grab onto him. Third and goal, back at the 15. Twins left, one back set, sprint out to the left for Koenig, nothing there. He rolls back to the right, he's got a lot of green. Now he sees Williams, turns it back up, bobbles the ball as he's down to the 11-yard line. Kendon stomping the turf, getting the field set. Rummelhart with the hold, Rocha with the snap. Snap on the money. Kick is on its way, and it is right there.
Oh, yes!
So 6:18 to go here in the third. Smith and Williams and Trousel back deep to receive here. Kendon teeing it up just inside the near hash mark. 6:18 to go in the third. Kendon, low line drive. Williams fields back at the 12. Comes up the near sideline, up the middle of the field. Now stiff arms a man, cuts it to the outside, 30, 35, wrestled down right there. Looks like Duncan Avant. Kendon.
The 37-yard line.
First and 10 for the Falcons. Williams will come over to the near side. Smith lines up to the far side. Up under center is Ferguson. An offset eye with Shipley up right behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to go off tackle for Trousel. Tries to bounce it outside, and nothing but green. Out he goes. Midfield 40, 35, 30. Schauber brings him down at the 25-yard line. Made a little crease for him, and Trousel showed why he's averaging 10 yards a carry. First and 10 at the West Branch 23-yard line. Shotgun, 4 wides. High snap, they're going to just pitch it forward to Trousel, and he makes the first guy miss in the backfield. Looks for running room inside the 20, and finally wrestled down at about the 18. Second down. Short 5 here at the 17-yard line. Back up under center is Ferguson. Twins right, now Smith in motion. Going to hand off to Shipley, the fullback, makes the first guy miss, steps over another guy, 10, down inside to the 6-yard line. First drive, now West Burlington. Again, a big play, a 40-yard run, and then another 11-yarder. They're down first and goal just outside the 5-yard line. Smith again goes in motion. Go right back to that same play. That time Shipley tripped up. We're going to have a penalty flag.
First and goal, Falcons on the 7-yard line.
West Burlington going to go.
They got 77 in the backfield, so they're going jumbo.
Package. And then you got Williams matched up with Schauber one-on-one on the far side. Look for a fade route maybe. Nope, they're going to hand it off to Trousel, and he's swarmed under back at the 10-yard line. West Burlington tied at 17. Now an offset eye. Smith left, Williams right. Again matched up one-on-one. They're going to go off tackle left side for Trousel.
There we go.
Is swarmed under again. Third and goal from the 10-yard line now.
West Burlington, Notre Dame.
you think they've got to look for Williams out here in the flat, isolated.
He's isolated with Shaver. He's got 3 or 4 inches on him. And that's what they're doing. They're coming out here. Just jump pass into the end zone. Shaver gets his hand in the face just enough, and it falls incomplete. Watch the fake here too, Jerry. They showed it. They faked their first 2 punts a couple weeks ago. Why not pull out the stops right here? Greer, number 7, the holder. Snap on the money. Kick is up. Almost blocked by Lennox. Kick is good. Wide right.
That's a big victory. Look at that drive. They probably had 8 to 10 plays. 9 of them we stopped. 1 of them they got 50 yards on the run. And that's just been the signature of what this game's been about.
Yeah. Well, with the missed field goal, brings the ball out to the 20-yard line like a touchback. Straight eye formation, blitz right up the middle of the field, handoff to Lennox, makes the first guy miss, stood up though, and he gets out to the 21-yard line. Sometimes the defense has been winning, so. Offset eye this time, Kendon. Shifted to the right of the set. Koenig still up under center, John Kroll. Handoff off tackle left side, Lennox, and he's got a wall out there. 25, 30, 35, runs over a man at the 40, still going 41, 42-yard line before he's finally thrown back. Give him 21 on the play and a first down Bear. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Clock runs, 2:19 to go, third quarter. Bears going into the wind, tied up at 17. Backs either side of Koenig, out of the shotgun, twins right, straight drop back to pass, looks on the quick out, he's got a man out there, that's Barnes, makes the first guy miss, across midfield, carries the defender out of bounds to the 47, 46-yard line.
Foot taller on it, so they may look at that coming back later on.
Bears are on the move.
Offset eye again, Koenig still up under center into West Burlington territory. Long count for Cooper. Straight drop back, 3 quick out, and there is the slant route, and he overthrew it. He was looking for about a 5-yard slant, and Bears patient and break the huddle, come up again in that offset eye. Cobble of the tight end left. Shaver splits out wide to this near side. There is handoff. Lennox makes one guy miss in the backfield, spins away across the 45 down to the 44-yard line. Counting, Bears need to hustle to get this play off. Out of the shotgun, backs on either side. Cobble to the left, twins right. Koenig will step up, pump fake. He's going to go down the middle of the field. He's got Shaver at the 20, and he couldn't hang on to it. I think Shaver lost it for a second. It was almost like he turned his head and just couldn't quite pick it up fast enough when he was turning.
I think Matt was thinking it was going to the wheel route guy up the sideline and sort of gave up on it.
Punt, end over end, fair catch, dropped, and the ball's on the ground. Who's up with it? There's a scramble. The Bears signal it is theirs. Referees say no, it is not. Cutting off on his own power, so that'll bring Grosvenor and Rocha in at defensive tackles right now. First and 10, West Burlington at their own 12-yard line. Spencer Ferguson out of the shotgun, tied at 17, 1:05 to go, third quarter. Shuffle motion, Shipley right to left. Again, a high snap. They will hand it off to Trousel, and he runs into a white wall, brought down for a loss of a yard on the play. Feast or famine. Let's keep him hungry here the rest of the game. Up under center this time is Ferguson. Bears shifting over on defense. Ferguson going to roll out to the near side. Evans chasing him. They throw underneath. They've got Snodgrass, the tight end, turns it up at the 25, 26-yard line. That'll be a gain with them, but Ferguson just showed the athleticism to be able to string it out and throw that ball down the field.
He's a good quarterback.
Played wide receiver last year. There's motion. They're going to toss it to Smith in the backfield. Looks for a wall and runs into Cooper Kabla for no gain. Actually give him a loss of a yard and a half on the play.
And that's going to end the third quarter because next week district action starts.
Falcons. Late switch, move the receivers to the opposite sides. Twins either direction. Trousel behind Ferguson, out of the shotgun. There is play action, looks for the underneath route, actually the screen pass out there for Williams, and Luke Lennox grabs and misses it. Now Williams looks for a bunch of blockers to the near side, still running at the 25-yard line. He runs into Kabla, who brings him down back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play. He's able to contain that and then got some help from his teammates, and now brings up 3rd down and long, 13 back at the 23-yard line. Trips right for the Falcons. Ferguson in the gun, Smith one-on-one with Tucker over here on the near side. Ferguson takes the snap, rolls out right. They throw, and they've got the man there as Williams. He got behind the coverage, and Barnes able to recover, brings him down. Out. Got him on the ropes, and they just keep fighting off. Williams again in the slot. He's going to run motion. They're going to fake it to him, run the quarterback keeper with Ferguson all the way. He carries the defender out to midfield.
This Ferguson kid, it's just been impressive.
You're doing a lot more with Williams this time around, Flugie, this drive. They're lining him up slot. They're not putting him just wide one-on-one. They're going to look for him in a lot of different ways. There's a busted play in the backfield. Trousel, though, makes a guy miss, and he trips as he comes up to the line of scrimmage. It was just a cramp, and he's back out there. 3rd down and 5 from the West Burlington 48.5-yard line. Double twins. Motion from Williams. Looks for a trips look out that way. Ferguson under pressure, scrambling, now steps up, looks to throw. He's got a man deep, Shaver back there, knocks it away! Leaped up high against the 6'6" tight end Snodgrass. But again, we've seen him on film tuck it down and run. We've seen him chuck the ball down the field. So those defenders going to have to be aware of where everybody is. Williams gets this one very high, very short. Shaver waving everybody off. Hits at the 25, takes a Bears bounce, and it is down at the 33-yard line. Kindon splits out to the right. Twins left with Shaver and Barnes. Up under center is Koenig with Luke Lennox straight behind him. Blitz coming. Handoff off tackle near side for Lennox, and he is grabbed and brought down after a short gain on the play. Short 8. Twins left with tight end Cooper Kabla on that side. Wargo splits out all alone to the near side. Koenig up under center. 3-step drop. Pump fake. Looking down the field. He's going to air it all out. Looks for the receiver. Shaver almost makes the adjustment to go over the defender. But again, that's the other thing. A couple times now we've seen Quinny, these Bears go into that fake, trying to get their corners to bite and look for that matchup down the field. Trips left, one back set up under center. Koenig rolls out that way. He's got protection. Steps up, looking to throw. Nothing there. He's going to get swarmed under, and he's going to eat it. Back at the 30-yard line. Koenig's 4. So now Williams and Smith, double receiver on the punt return, back at the 30. Kindon gets off another high kick. Smith, fair catch, made this time at the 32.
And it's going to come down to who's going to make the plays. We've got 7 minutes to go.
And we'll see, because Ferguson got dinged up a little bit. We'll see if that affects him here. He's going to go, and incomplete. They went for Williams again on that slot screen. 7:32 to go in the game. 17-17 is our score. Williams checks his armband, now comes over and lines up slot left. Out of the gun, they're going to hand it off to him. Looks for some running room right side. Trips up and he's brought down. Dietz was there. Excuse me, that was Donovan.
Well, I almost wish I had a wristband.
Yeah, I feel left out up here. We'll have to talk with the coaches about that for next week. Trips right. Ferguson, straight drop back to pass. Looking for it. There's pressure. There's pulling him down. He won't go. There's the whistle back at the 21-yard line. A loss of 20.
Wow. 6:20 to go in the game. The Bears hopefully get the ball back at midfield.
With the wind at their back. Shaver back to receive. Williams gets some pressure, but gets this punt up. Shaver signals a fair catch, makes it at the West goal on the opening drive. These teams have just been exchanging punts, and a missed field goal by West Burlington. Bears come out with Koenig under center, trips right, Barnes, Shaver, and Kindon. Linnock in the backfield behind Cooper. Cooper Cobbler tight end left. They look for the screen out here too. Kindon looks for a block, lowers the shoulder down to the 41-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, 2nd down and 2. Bears gonna be patient here. Try to eat up a lot of time here and get that ball into the end zone. Get out of here with a win. Again, 8 guys in the box for West Burlington against the I formation. Linnock looking to the outside. There he goes, 40, 35, 35, from Shaver, 25, 20. He's at the 15, the 10, 5. Touchdown Bears! 42 yards off tackle left, and just Luke Linnock gives the Bears their lead.
And that's why when you put 8 in the box, if you give him that opportunity to slip outside, you're going to pay a big price, and the Falcons did.
And just like that, 23-17. Bears late getting one extra guy on for the PAT. They get set though. Rummelhart with the hold. Kindon will put a foot into it. Snap on the money. Kick is up. It is good. Wow. 24-17.
Big play.
Huge play. And again,
Nay up here for us.
yeah,
Now whip.
Those loyal West Branch followers are whipping it up on the far side. The crowd's getting into it.
Kindon tees it up. Williams Smith. Trouser back deep to receive. Kindon again kicks it away, hits it to 10, and it will roll into the end zone by a couple yards.
Just outside and made it, and a couple stiff arms, and he was in.
1st and 10 for the Falcons at the 20. West Branch back on top by 7. There is the fake to Williams. They're going to keep it with Ferguson. Looks for some running room. Dancing around at the 20, 25. Spins backwards across the 25 to the 26. 26-yard line. Inside of 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Bears on top by a touchdown.
this is a playoff game.
Yeah, it is. This is exciting. They will hand it to Williams this time. Tries to get outside. Tucker turns him back up. Waits for a shot, Wargo to come over. Kindon was right there as well. He's going to get it. They're working on, looks like Williams' left calf down there. So again, probably just another cramp. Ferguson will come up under center. Going to hand off tackle for Trouser. Looks for a block. Tries to get to the outside. And a penalty flag comes in. Yeah. He's going to get close to the first down.
Yeah, that was a block in the back.
Linnock was out there. He's a block in the back. Clock does start. Williams still on the sideline. Ferguson out of the gun. Sends Tanner Snodgrass in motion. He's just going to keep it himself. Another hold back there. They didn't call this one, but great job by Cobbler to string it out. Kindon and Tucker right there. Drop Ferguson back inside the 20. Second down and 23 at the 17-yard line. About 23 and a half, actually. They've got to get just past the 40, almost to the 41 for the first down. They're going to go trips right. Williams is back into the ball game. Ferguson rolls that way, looks underneath. He's got a man and incomplete. Actually, they had crossing routes. They were looking for Smith, coming maybe 119 through the air.
This is a big
Quads to the left. One split out right. Ferguson.
All right, get him.
Under pressure, eludes it, rolls out. Cobbler right there trying to chase him down. Ferguson just jumps up, throws the ball, almost intercepted by Barnes, falls incomplete. 4th down, just threw the ball to avoid the sack.
Very athletic play. Although I didn't think the decision was real smart, throwing the ball right back in the middle of the field, and they are going for it. Well, look out there.
4 wide right.
Williams is alone on the left side here.
Straight drop back to passes. Ferguson steps up and is back at the 11-yard line. He's up there. Colton Dietz, number 50. Defense.
Yeah. And I think we're starting to wear on them.
Yeah.
They're starting to, especially the skill position guys.
Double tight I formation. crawl in at the other tight end as Roach is under center. And there is the handoff to Lennox, stutter step, straight up the field he runs, bucking and bronking his way inside the 5, down to the 4, give him 8 on the play, I thought. Another thing that seems to be happening a lot tonight. My eyes must be bad in the dark up here. Bears letting a lot of time run off, approaching 2 minutes to go in the ball game. There's the handoff off tackle right side. Lennox, nothing but green, into the end zone. Touchdown Bears.
Again, they're stacking 8 in the box. They're blitzing those linebackers. Lennox did not even hesitate. He just got the ball and sprinted to the outside.
Didn't lay a hand on him either.
Yeah. Tooth is really starting to show. And this Bears team didn't get their heads down. They kept pounding. Even when they had 2 drives that were stopped, they had to punt it. Kept pounding. Now you're starting to see things bust open. You're up by 2 touchdowns. Kendon's extra point is good. 2:14 to go in the ball game. 31-17 in favor.
Flags are going against them, and they just kept their heads up. They played football, and now they've scored, 24 unanswered points.
Yeah. Kendon right in the middle of the field this time. Another line drive. Williams lets it bounce. Bounces right up to his lap at the 7. Comes near side. Looks to get to the outside. Looks for a block. And now turns it back up. It's wrestled down at the 31-yard line.
Provided we get out of this thing with a win, I think this is going to be the best win that we've had so far this year, even though it won't be as big as margin.
Yeah. Trips right here for the Falcons. Ferguson rolling to that way. Double team over there on Cooper Cobbler. Now he throws underneath. He's got Snodgrass down the far sideline. Makes a couple guys miss. He steps out at the...
And Williams and Snodgrass, and they have a great running back.
Yeah. Twins either way with Trousel right next to Ferguson in the backfield. They're going to roll out. Look for that. Another sack as Evans from the backside pulls him down at the 39-yard line, a loss of 9.
Much stronger second half.
Yeah, first half we weren't wrapping him up. He was getting away from those things, but now I think he's a little tired.
Second down and 18. They go to Trousel on that wheel route out of the backfield, and it falls incomplete.
He may not have a sack, has done a great job in containing. He's getting double teamed and still keeping contained.
Quads right, 1 left. 1:12 to go in the ball game. Bears up by 2 touchdowns. Ferguson, good protection, steps up. Now he just chucks it down the middle of the field. And it's picked off by Barnes. Back the near side he comes. He's at midfield, the 40. Turns it back up, 30. 25, 20. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown! Aaron Barnes with a 60-yard interception return to put the final nail in the coffin.
Holy cow. Again, pressure. Ferguson just threw that up. What a great win for the Bears. This was just a tremendous team that they played in a hostile environment, down 10 points, and to come back like this says a lot about, number one, the confidence the coaches have and the patience that they had. Stick with the game plan. We'll fix things.
The extra point by Kendon is good. 57 seconds remain. 3 touchdowns, 40-yard run there to Barnes' interception there to the sacks. There's just a lot of great plays out there made by the Bears. Kendon tees it up. Williams back deep. This one actually fielded by Smith at the 15. Comes back to the near sideline. Running parallel, and good job down there as number 60, I believe that's Andrew Black, one of the fresh, all but these final 49 seconds done. Bunch trips to the right. Smith all alone to the left. Trousel behind Ferguson. They're going to toss it to Trousel to the outside. Able to turn it up the field. Lots of running room now as he's across the 35 out to the 40-yard line where he's brought down. I'm going to say down at the...
This was anybody's ball game.
Yeah. Effort and execution have been super the second half.
Twins left, 1 right. Williams in motion. They will hand it off to him. He tries to get to the outside. Kendon right there just brings the bell as he gets across the 40 to the foot as I was. We were down by 10.
It's always warmer when you're in the lead, when you're winning.
West Burlington going to take a timeout with 7 seconds to go. Basically, they're just letting things run down.
Beth has done a great job putting together a tribute, for our soldiers, for our veterans. You're just going to see some spectacular things that you have not seen at the Little Rosewell, and we think we've seen just about everything at that place.
Ferguson takes the snap and just puts a knee to the ground, and a lot of hugs and handshakes going between these guys. I think both the white and green and white and red knew, Quinny, this was a football game. West Branch able to put some big plays together in this second half to come away with the 21-point win, but a lot of respect between these two clubs about how they came out and played here this evening.